So I was wrong last week and the trend of houses selling has continued. Let's get into it. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Christian Morrison. If you don't know me already, I'm a local real estate agent here in the Rapid City, Black Hills area. This is Rapid City Real Estate News, where we talk about what's happening in Rapid City real estate wise. Now guys, as always, if you have any questions, you're looking at moving to Rapid City, you live in Rapid City, you're looking at buying or selling something, this show and everything is completely sponsored by myself, my own real estate business. So if you got any questions or you're looking at moving to the area, hit the link below that says schedule a call with me, and I'm happy to help you in any way I can on the real estate side of things. And I've worked with so many of you guys, and I absolutely love working with you. So feel free to reach out, call, text, email as well, whatever you prefer. Or you can hit the link to schedule a call, and it'll go straight to my calendar, and we can talk about your real estate needs. Now let's get into what we're talking about today, and that is a couple things. Number one is last week I talked about how interest rates went up quite a bit, and how I thought that was going to affect the market, and it didn't in the first week. So my kind of prediction was, honestly, okay, it's probably going to start doing the week after that and the week following. However, let's look at this last week's numbers. We had 33 houses hit the market. The week before that, I believe, was 24, so we had a good increase on that. And we had 7 of those 33 get an accepted offer right away. Two of them in the first day got an accepted offer. So 2 houses went on the market within the first day, had an accepted offer. That's crazy, especially with interest rates going up 0.5% to 1% like they did. So we now have 3 or 4 straight weeks of 5 to 7 to 8 houses going under contract within the first week. And now we're starting to see the same day houses go under contract. And we're not even in the height of the selling market for a typical cycle right now. That's not gonna hit till April, to when the height of a market typically hits. Now, one other thing that's interesting is the median price point for those 33 that went on the market this last week was about 400 grand. So that's like 40 grand higher than what we see normal houses going at. The median price point in general over the last year in Rapid City was about 380. So this is about normal pricing, but we've seen a lot of lower priced houses come on the market that we did not see in this last week. Also 33 being one of the highest numbers we've seen as of the last few months of houses coming on the market. So more is coming on the market. If you're a buyer out there, you're gonna have more options because there really hasn't been much options, Stuff is just not for sale. So really interesting to see. I really thought we wouldn't see those houses come on the market sell in the same day, especially, but we definitely saw it. And so we'll see how this week goes. Maybe it'll continue, maybe it won't. Obviously, I'll let you know next week how it's looking, but it doesn't look like it's gonna stop anybody at all. And really, if you look at it, going up 0.5% with what lenders are offering you to compensate for it, if you had your mortgage payment, let's just say it was $2 grand a month, now it's probably like $2,050, maybe $2,100. So not a crazy deal breaker for most people, but it definitely went up a little bit. And usually that scares people off mentally. Oh, interest rates go up, I'm gonna wait till they go down. Now, here's one thing I will say. Gary Keller, who's the owner of Keller Williams, one of the biggest minds in real estate for sure, and analytics and data, he shared last week at a big conference that they have every year that he doesn't believe interest rates will be below 5% for the next 50 years. I don't think he said 50 years, but he said in our lifetime, which I'm going to go with 50 years. Doesn't believe we'll see below 5% interest rates again. He thinks this is probably the normal. 6 to 7% range will be normal for the rest of our lifetime. So if that's true, which let's just say it is, then whatever the interest rates are now is probably what they're going to be for a while. So if you want to buy a house now, they're probably going to be the same in the next 10 or 15 years. It could be. Some people are thinking they're going to drop down. I don't know. The Fed did just say they're going to raise interest rates again. I think 5 more times for the rest of the year. And when the Fed raises interest rate, it doesn't directly, it's not like we're raising mortgage rates, but they just raise the interest rate in total. It does affect the mortgage rate. Not always the same amount that they do, but it does affect it for sure. So with all that being said, I'm not sure. I've always kind of thought the interest rates are going to go down. After looking at the data that he shared, not so convinced anymore. Maybe they'll stay where they're at for a while. If you look at, he showed like a slide of the last 70 years or whatever it was, and interest rates have been like, 7% was like a good number over the last 70 years. There was times where it was 20% or 17%, whatever it was, really close to 20. So all things considered, it's still low, but we're used to the last 5-6 years of 3 to 5% interest rates, or even 2% interest rates on sometimes. So we got really spoiled with that. I did especially, So I think that being said, it could be that the interest rates are going to stay the same. They're not really going to go down. They're going to stick where they're at for the foreseeable future. And if that's the case, I think housing prices are probably just going to go up. That's my opinion, especially here locally. I don't think it's going to be crazy numbers, but I definitely think it's going to be 5 to 8% per year for the foreseeable future. So you're really just biting yourself in the butt if you're going to wait to buy. If you think interest rates are going down, most likely going to stay where they're at. Now, guys, that's all I got for today for you. Again, if you got any questions, you're looking at moving to Rapid City, you already live here, thinking about buying or selling a house, click the link below to schedule a call with me. Happy to help in any way I can. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week. Peace.